Everyone, welcome back to FEMACY'S Lighthouse. Thank you so much for being here with me once more on my channel to book a private one-on-one session with me for 1 hour or 30 minutes. All of that info can be found in the description box below of this video. The moon is now immutable. Earth energy, Virgo. Let's get started. Spirit, please speak to me in reference to energies that surround Taurus. Energies that surround Taurus. So we have somebody here that could be manifesting you. You could be manifesting this person. They could also be going into a different field. I feel like they're learning something new, or they want to. They could be educating themselves on something. They want to do something differently is what I'm getting. All right. And it's like a different field of work. Tell me more. We have the Empress. This person could be manifesting you, or they could be wanting to work with you in some way. You could work with this person, or you used to work with them in the past, and now they're coming back around. If this is someone from the past and they're coming back around, you have to put the boundaries with this person. Like, they need boundaries, okay? They don't know how to tame themselves. They just want to jump right in, and it's not going down like that. I feel like you need to set boundaries with this person. They feel like they can cross those boundaries. That's why I'm saying that. Like, this person's very arrogant. They're very cocky. They feel like they can have their way whenever they want their way. You knowing that about this person, they're not getting past that boundary. So just keep that in mind when it comes to this individual. Whether a new person or a past person, I'm just getting a lot of arrogance, entitlement, stoic, cocky, all of that. So, and they're interested in you. You're coming out here, the Empress. All right. So we have the Magician here, and then the Empress right next to the Magician. Tell me more. Talk to me about this energy. King of Pentacles. Okay. Talk to me about the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I feel like this person's been fantasizing a whole lot. Like, this person keeps fantasizing about you. Yeah. I do feel like they are connected to somebody else. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Either they've been thinking about somebody else, or they're physically in a relationship with somebody else. I feel even though that's happening, they're still fantasizing about you or dreaming with you often is what I'm getting. Okay. Tell me more. And I feel like you know who I'm talking about because the High Priestess is here. So you're already aware. You're aware of this person. Tell me more. This person that needs boundaries. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and then we have the Seven of Swords energy, you see? I don't know about this person. That's why you got to be careful with them. They're showing up as a Seven of Swords energy. You don't trust it still because your intuition is telling you not to trust this person. And you know they need boundaries. They need them. Tell me more about this person, please. Okay, thinking about the past. They could have been injured recently. I don't know if they had some sort of injury, or there could be something going on with their health is what I'm getting. All right. They could be having some sort of issue with their money right now. It's like they don't have enough money to do something. And even if they act like they have money, they have a lot of debt. Okay. So they could drive a fancy car. They could live in a mansion. They could have all of these businesses, but there's too much debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's not extra money. So someone doesn't have extra money here because of their expensive taste, or it's like there's a lot of debt is what I'm getting. And something's been very difficult for them in the recent past. 10 of Wands energy. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person. What else is going on with them? What else is going on with this energy? I feel like even though they seem to be lacking in a lot of areas, they're still having this control issue. Or it's like they're telling everyone that everything is okay when it's really not. That's what's happening with this individual. They keep saying, no, I'm good, I got it. Yeah, everything's great, everything's okay. But they're not okay. So like yesterday's message, it's like someone needs to speak their truth. Something like that. And I feel like this person wants to have a conversation with you, but you have to put boundaries with them because they wait until people are comfortable, and that's when they show up, like the 7 of Swords. As soon as they feel like they got you, that's when they start doing things they're not supposed to be doing. All right. And so I feel, since you are an amazing judge of character, that you're not going to allow them to press your boundaries. So that's something that they must know when it comes to dealing with you. Tell me more. Talk to me about the present. Talk to me about the present when it comes to this energy. The King of Cups, but the Moon, right? So hiding it, hiding the way that they feel for you, holding back, keeping it to themselves. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. They just feel like you're off looking a different way. That's what I keep getting. They feel like you got somebody else, Taurus. And if you do, hey, that's great, right? Good for you. But I feel like this person, it's like they know you got somebody else, or they feel like you do. Okay. And they're probably right. You know, so they're picking up on something. And I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you, but at the same time, you're acting like you just don't care. Like this is the same energy that I was getting yesterday, where someone just feels like you're entertaining somebody else, or you're putting someone else first. It's like they feel you are not prioritizing them, whomever this is. Whether I'm talking about your situation, your cousin's situation, your sister's situation, your homie's situation, you know, I don't know who this is, but someone feels like they're not getting attention, or it's not the way it used to be. Tell me more about the present. More about the present when it comes to this person. Looking for peace, looking for justice, trying to work it out. Okay, tell me more about this. They got to stop hiding. I don't know what this evading is all about. Can someone tell me why this person is evading a situation? Because this is still giving the fact that someone is just really not being honest with themselves. And once they can be honest, then they will feel better. And I feel that you have probably said this to this person so many times, and they just, I don't know what's going on with them. Like, what's happening? What is happening with this person? They have all of the tools to do what they need to do, and they're still stuck, or they're just not getting it, or I don't know what's happening with them. Okay. Perhaps there's a lot of chaos in their life. It seems crowded. That's what it seems like. It seems like a lot of people. Tell me more. Talk to me about the present. The present here. All right, so I feel like someone could feel here that they missed an opportunity with you, that you're over there living your best life, and they're not as happy as you thought they were, Taurus. Or it's like somebody was fronting here, okay? They were just trying to make it seem like it's all good. And I don't know if this person did this to spite you. This person could have been trying to spite you in some way, and things seem to be working in your favor. And I feel like this person is learning a lesson right now. Okay, even if you are moving on, or even if you left, perhaps that's what needed to happen. Talk to me about the future when it comes to this energy, please. The future. Talk to me about the future when it comes to the Nine of Swords. Why is that? Why the Nine of Swords? Yeah, because I feel like you chose to leave, or you're leaving. I feel like you're just not interested in somebody anymore. And they're starting to realize that, but it's kind of too late for them in the future. That's what this is giving. It's showing you walking away, and as you walk away, somebody is suffering about that. And it's like you find happiness in pursuing your work, your goals, like that gives you justice. They feel like they have no justice because they're not with you, or you're not a part of their life anymore. You were the excitement in their life. Tell me more. The future. It's like they wish. In the future, I see somebody wishing that they would have done things differently when it comes to you. Because they're the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups, Page of Swords, watching the Four of Pentacles, watching the Earth sign. And the Earth sign is being very overprotective of their emotions and just not really giving in to this person. Anything else that Taurus needs to know? Anything else Taurus needs to know? The Tower. Yeah, it's going to be a tower because I feel like you're leaving this person's life. Maybe you're leaving a friend's life, or you're done with fake people, or there's something like that going on. Does not have to be a lover, right? But I feel like someone is having a tower moment because you're leaving. The King of Pentacles is leaving. Six of Swords. We have the Hanged Man is just watching the Tower. The King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, leaving to the breakthrough with Scorpio energy. So you are exiting someone's life, and I feel like you are happy to do it. That's what today's reading is giving. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. To book a private section, all of that info is below. That's funny, I said section. Well, it's sessions. Something about different sections, huh? I'll look into it. Take care.